Recently, it was brought to my attention that in the microphones in 2020, there's a brief section where they're not just playing the two chords I mentioned in the other video, so I'm just gonna cover that now. If there's other parts that I missed, I probably won't do a video on it, honestly. I kind of like the part 1, part 2, with the whole glow part 2 thing. I know there's 4 parts of the glow, but yeah. So it's the When I Wake Alone in the Dark part. So it's like, and then it's just staying on this 5/4 major third shape on A and then D string. And then it adds a 7th, which is the 6th on the G string, 6th fret that is. And then to start singing, he puts his middle finger on the 5th fret of the E string. So, or actually I think it's instrumental for the first way around. So the chords are this D chord, which is starting on E, 5, 5, 4. And then it goes to the chord from, the 2, which is A, 4, 4, 2. And then you can play open B. He plays it pretty quietly, so you don't really need to play it. So, and then it's a B minor 7, which is starting on A, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2. And then the next part, he doesn't play a chord, he plays like a melody. So you do 3rd fret on the E string and the 2nd fret on the G string. You play them together. And then you play the open D, so. And then you just do quarter notes on the 3rd fret of the E string, so. And then it's 3rd on E, 4th on D, and then open A for the 2nd note in the melody, so you're doing both 3 and 4. And then it goes back to the chord. So, when I wake alone in the dark. That was fucking terrible. I'm redoing that. When I wake alone in the dark, can I swim? Out into the lake of the heart and in. And then the synth comes in or something like that. And the guitar, it's pretty hard to hear, but I can kind of tell it's playing the same chords. I think he's doing it a little bit more melodically. But if you just kind of like lightly strum the chords we were doing before, it should sound relatively similar. The G, I just do like an open G, except without my ringing pinky, so. So for the synth, the first chord, let me try to show it. This might be a little difficult. It's, where's F sharp? It's F sharp, or it's a D chord, but it's in the inversion so that the D is on top. So sharp A D. Oh, that sounds wonderful. There you go. And then the first time the synth comes, it's just staying on this chord for the entire like way through the chord progression, except for like the last bar or something. It goes to an F sharp minor. So, and then it resolves back up to the D. But then it starts changing with the chords. So it starts on this D chord, Am I playing the right notes? That sounds like shit. It might just be because this keyboard is really cheap. Yeah, that sounds better. And then it goes to F sharp minor 7, but without the third. You can play the third if you want, but it's a little full sounding if you do that. So that's F sharp C, F sharp C sharp E. So. Then it goes back to the D chord, and it's G. And then results of D again. So that's it. This is probably it for the microphones in 2020, but I hope you enjoy.